First Expo 2018. I found this chair the day of the opening of the show. There was a big garage sale in the neighborhood. I paid $20 for it. It's absolutely perfect. This I made a really long time ago. I had painted it for my ex-boyfriend. It was my first time painting clouds on acrylic. Looks kind of amateurish, which at first I was shy and I didn't want to put it in the show. It is actually upside down, so if you look at a sky, it gets darker at the top, not at the bottom. This piece I made while I was living in Montreal. Everything was painted in acrylic marker, and so I had to go over everything twice, and then there's a nice thick layer of varnish on top. This is a 3D printed half skull. Some work for a restaurant in Montreal called, we're doing these like Mexican skulls, and so they gave me one as kind of like a form of payment. The lines I used tape, like 3 layers each colored. After I painted the whole thing multicolored, I just ended up blacking most of it out, but I thought it looked better this way. Planned on doing something really different with this one. It shows process, right? Always unfinished, and I think that says a lot about art. This little tongue here, this plastic stuff you use to cover books. Probably a used canvas I got from Value Village, spray painted it, the whole thing in black, and then went over with some white acrylic markers and then some silver. This one here is literally kind of like this piece of plastic, spray glue, and then glued this denim on top of it. Spray painted on this little border, kind of like the childish appeal of these guys. Well, anyways, I can't put it in a frame, like it's just a wobbly piece of plastic. These here I got in a thrift store in Montreal. Some of them had little like bite marks in them. Well, I didn't really have much choice as to what the words could spell out. Spray glue, I dipped them in sparkles, and then I used this epoxy art resin, outlined it with a pencil crayon, painted on this shadow here. Last but not least, I'm obsessed with this. What I love working with used skateboards. I think they're so beautiful. I bought like a massive pair of jeans at Value Village and just like cut it up. It's hot glue to glue it onto the back of a sheet of plastic. Sketched out some letters on there, cut them out, spray painted them, dipped them in sparkles. And on top of the epoxy resin, I went in with an acrylic marker to add these highlights. I borrowed this plant from my work, which is a coffee shop down the block. Like a cute little installation, stickers, it's coffee money right there. None of these pieces really sold at the show. Me being in my first exhibit ever, remember this moment because I'm not gonna stop making art, and I think you should cherish all of these little victories because, you know, like in a year from now, so much is gonna change already that I can look back at this and like really remember. So yeah, thanks.